Hello, I'm Tanya Rutherford from Queen Bee Rising, and this week in our weekly wisdom, I just wanted to touch on a saying that I think we're all probably familiar with, and that is about being wise in hindsight. And I know I used to say this a lot, oh, we're all wiser in hindsight. We've learnt the lessons from the experience now, so if it happened again, we'd know better. But the question is, do we? Because how often do we find ourselves doing the same thing, making the same mistakes? Maybe it's the same type of relationship we're in. Maybe it's just that we didn't really reflect on what we were doing last time. And so we notice that we've got a pattern that's occurring. So if you think about it and you go, okay, so where are there patterns? Where are there repeating things happening in my life? And this could be a really good journal reflecting point if that's how you like to reflect. But really thinking about what are the patterns and what are the lessons that maybe I haven't learned or that I haven't really embodied that are causing this to keep coming up. So one of the ones for me that was a big one that took me a long time to even see, like I saw there was a pattern, but I just thought that's just how it is for me. Like, so if you hear yourself saying that, that's a good indicator. And that was being bullied in the workplace. And it would be it was very similar patterns. And it would be, someone who was, senior to me in some way. It might be my direct boss. It could be their boss. It could be like the CEO. It was a pattern. And once I realized that, I started to think, and I have to admit, this is only like the last year or so when I started doing all this work that I'm sharing with you, that I could sit back and reflect and go, okay, so what is it about me that's causing this to keep reoccurring for myself? Like, what am I doing? What am I not changing? Or how am I ending up in similar situations? So not necessarily that, I'm going out with a sign on my head saying, bully me, but more that what are the things that I'm doing that are leading me to be in that situation? Am I not seeing the warning signs early enough to help me get myself out of that situation beforehand rather than after? Okay, so that's just my tip for today. Our weekly wisdom is really looking for where there are patterns in our lives that we're not enjoying and thinking about what is happening that is bringing that about and how is it could be the way I'm showing up. It could be the actions that I'm taking. It could be the beliefs about myself or perhaps my lack of boundaries, or what are the things that are happening that are contributing to that situation. And once we can start identifying them, then we can start making positive, proactive choices to change the situation. That's it from me. I hope you have a great week.